What relevant experience, background, and personal characteristics equip you to be an effective congressman for the 1st District?
Thank you for asking. First, I've been in business for 23 years, a little bit more than that. I ran a successful business. My restaurant is very well known in the community, and I like to use what I have, what I learned. First, you have to make a profit. In that, in government, you have to spend no more than you take in. You want to have a balanced budget. And me being an artist, I went to a prestigious art school in Chicago, Art Institute of Chicago. I would like to use my creativity in answering some of the questions to solve some of the problems in government.
The nation currently is either in a recession or close to it. What do you think is Congress's role in improving the economy?
The economy, like I said before in answer, we need to know how come we're in that recession or depression. And the role as a politician, government has to spend money, not just, it's a temporary thing. It shouldn't last and last and last. It shouldn't be but 1 year or 2 years to get some money generating jobs for people. And these jobs should be reserved for American citizens, not for the illegal coming in here and taking our jobs. This should be reserved to the citizen taking jobs and generating money.
Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Pang, on another subject, what's your impression overall of the war on terrorism, and how would you assess how that's going right now?
The war on terrorism. The war on terrorism and the war on Iraq and the war in Afghanistan was botched up at the very beginning. Let me say this. When special interests in corporate America, they always on the front table with the president and always on the front page of our congressmen. These are payback time for them. They want the wars, they want planes to be moved out, they want tanks to be moving out, they want to sell missiles, they want to sell anything with military aid. And these planes and things, they're overpriced. They oversold our government. We pay too much for these things. And nuts and bolts, instead of costing $2, be $500 for nuts and bolts. I don't know the figures, but when I was in the military, I know back in there, that was 30 years ago. Those things we could buy at the hardware store for $3. They were billing us $300.
Well, and lastly, sir, health care. What do you think is the role of Congress in that, and what can be done? A lot of people talking about the rising cost of health care and what should be done there.
Health care will never go down until our politicians stop taking money. Me, Wally Pang, will never take campaign money. It's a direct correlation. If a politician takes campaign money, the profits will continue to go up in corporate America, special interests. I know, like for instance, I've heard that 2 Tylenol costs you $400 at the hospital. Well, we can't find out how much when we go to the hospital, we get a bill. We don't know how much it costs because it's all coded. Numbers and numbers and numbers, all right? What I've heard, for instance, Tylenol costs $400. This is what I heard. The pharmacy put a Tylenol in a cup as a $100 pharmacy fee. Nurse takes it out as a $100 nursing fee. When you see the bill, it's $100 for the Tylenol. But how we get 4? Well, they asked the nurse to go out there and ask the patient and says, did the Tylenol work? Another $100. With these things, we have to put a stop to it. And the reason I want to be your representatives is because I will never take campaign money, and I'm trying to have congressmen accountability to you, the voters. If I don't take any money, these other congressmen are going to be under pressure not to take any money. And we're going to fight this thing. We're going to get the prices down where Americans can survive. We are in a bad shape. We are heading down financial crisis, foreclosure, and bankruptcy, all because our politicians not doing anything but hiding in the corner, taking that money. And when they take this money, everything else going up, and our wages are going down. I have had a lot of people telling me they are going down the battle. They're losing. And I'm going to fight for it. I'm going to fight for this thing.